What's up, everybody? Well, today it's time for another full house cleaning to test vacuum performance. And today I thought I'd go ahead and feature my second Hoover Elite Supreme. It's the older model into the mix, but compared to the other Elite videos I do, I always like to make sure I do something a little bit different, so I know the performance combo more so is a bit different than from other ones I've featured. So for this one, I am actually running the single row brush roll that I actually got from my soft bag Elite, and I wanted to see how this does. See, it's got fairly stiff bristles, but it's only one row. So as you can see, there's obviously a cutout right there for where a brush roll or bristle set would have gone if this were a dual row, but this is what you got to work with. And also, not only do I have a single row brush roll, I also have the newer Elite Supremes motor installed in this. Why? Well, because that one has the 20 blade fan impeller upgrade. That was something that was actually done to that vacuum before I ended up buying it. So I just decided to motor swap this one. I didn't have time to just fan swap it, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this one already has a good enough fan to the point it doesn't need replacing, so why bother? So I just motor swapped it for the sake of this video, just to see how a 20 blade 7.2 amp motor would perform with a single row brush roll. And obviously, as we know, as usual, I run fresh new bags before every test. So let's go ahead and get started. And so away we go. For starters, I just wanted to point out that this is a single row, and I think we probably know that by now, but for some people probably remember when I made a video battling this out to my soft bag Elite, I pointed out cleaning performance wise, they are honestly no different. And frankly, I think the single row brush roll has a little bit better agitation than the dual row, probably because the blank section acts as a beater bar, so it beats the carpet a bit better. But the dual row, I will say, grooms a bit better than the single row. That's kind of the trade-off you get. So we all know the single row brush roll isn't going to pick up pet hair as effective as a dual row would. because the dual row ones are better sweepers, and this thing is a better beater. So, and also this thing had quite a bit of airflow, especially with this 20 blade fan upgrade, that it was pretty hard to push because of all the extra airflow that this thing has compared to when it was brand new with the 7 blade. So let's continue on. now that the full house cleaning is complete, while I was off camera, I put everything back to stock, at least the way it was when I first got my hands on it. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the final results. See what this thing pulled up. Alright, fairly good. And this is a lot more towards the top, but anyway, I'd just like to point out this was only about a half a week's worth of vacuuming. So anyway, that's fairly impressive out of this thing, being that it had only a single row brush roll. But I'm guessing the 20 blade fan impeller improved airflow to make up for lost performance with that single row. Like, just imagine how that combo would be with a dual row. So, I hope you've enjoyed this full house cleaning of the older Hoover Elite Supreme. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.